Hi everyone, I want to do a follow-up video to the Braun IPL machine and also some tips and hints that I've learned. I've used it for about 9 months now, so there's a few little pointers that I wanted to give you guys. Also, there's been quite a few good questions that have come up from people that have watched the video, so I'm going to try and answer those questions in this video, and most importantly, I'm going to give you a hack. So if you find that this IPL machine doesn't work in certain areas, there is a hack. However, I need to give a safety warning. This hasn't been recommended by the manufacturer. It's something that I've tried and it does work, so you can try this hack at your own discretion. I'll go through the hack as well. First of all, I've been using the IPL machine for 9 months now and I am still in love with this IPL machine. It is great. It has worked wonderfully on my legs. I've really noticed an improvement. I do find it a bit harder to use around smaller areas, so especially around my upper lip and also on the contours, so like around my chin and around my ankles. Wrists aren't too bad, to be honest, but it is a bit harder to use. And with this IPL machine, the head isn't interchangeable, so that is the size of the area that's going to be treated. So that is the size of the area that we're going to be treating, and well, that's it compared to my finger. It's quite a large area really. So as you can see on my lip, it's quite a big area, and that is why it is sometimes a bit harder, because obviously you need to get the two sensors on either side to make contact. It's quite hard here if you're doing it in this direction. I mean, you can do it in this direction, but on the upper lip it is quite hard. I don't usually wear makeup when I'm doing this, so I'm completely staining my IPL machine. Tips that I would say: I've noticed that it works better if I sit by a bright window, so I would not recommend to use this machine at night time. Do it in broad daylight and close to a window, because the light will reflect off your skin and almost appear to make your skin a bit lighter. I mean, I've done it in the bathroom, and in the bathroom the window is on one side of the wall and then there's the mirror, so I find that it works really well on this side of my face. And then when I come to do this one, because the sun is reflecting off this side is in a bit of a shadow, it doesn't always fire on this side. Obviously there's no difference in my skin tone, I don't think, so I think it is down to the light reflecting off of your skin. So I would definitely recommend, if you're going to use this machine, use it in the day and by a window, so that the light is reflecting off of your skin, and hopefully it'll give you a better use. As I said before, the head is quite large and it's not interchangeable, so I would also recommend, if you're doing it around your upper lip, make your face like a pufferfish. That's the best way to describe it. You just need to purse your lips together and push out as far as you can, and that kind of makes it have a larger surface area, so that the contact is made between the 2 points in your skin. So, because the hardest bit I think is this area here, because your skin, the contours of your face go backwards. So if you do puff out your skin, it brings these two sides out, which means it will actually fire in those two places. So there we go. Yeah, so definitely recommend using it by a bright window and puffing out your face, even on your chin area. So I would give myself a double chin, and that really helps around this area too. All around the neck and the chin area. Okay, so should we go to questions that you've asked? Let's have a look. In no particular order. Okay, so the first question is from Dr. Noor. How often should it be used? So that's a great question. In the startup phase, which is the first 4 to 12 weeks, you need to use this machine every week. So I would try and find a day that you're going to be at home in the day. So I do it on a weekend. Saturdays tend to be very busy for us, so I try and do it on a Sunday morning, and I will do it every morning on a Sunday. I've got a reminder on my phone just in case. And I mean, you can download the app as well, which is great. I don't know if you've got the app. It actually puts it into your diary and tells you which area you need to do as well, to make sure that you are keeping up with your treatments. But yeah, so in the startup phase you need to use it every week for between 4 to 12 weeks. you'll notice as you use it that the hair growth starts to slow down, and as it starts to slow down you can use it less frequently. So once you have noticed that the hair growth has slowed down, you can switch to maintenance treatments. So that is only once a month, every 4 weeks. Imagine that, like and the hair growth is so little that between those 4 weeks there's hardly any hair growth, so you can still go swimming, wear skirts, and not have to worry about shaving your legs. You can shave your legs still though. I'm not saying go out with hairy legs. So the next question is from Hina Khan, and she asks, can we use this on our private parts? Yes, you can use it on your bikini line, however it does not recommend in the manual. You should not use it on around your nipples or genitals or around your anus. What? So you can use it on your bikini line, but not on your very intimate area for safety reasons. I don't think anyone would be wanting to get burnt or anything in those areas, so I would not recommend that. The next question is from Eulalia, and she asks, is it true or not that the device is intended for a single user, and why? And also, will it eventually die? Is it intended for a single user? Yes, it is intended for a single user. I think the main reasons for this are hygiene reasons. Obviously, if you're using it on your bikini line, you don't really want someone else to be using it. I guess if you were to use it in a salon setting, it'd invalidate your guarantee, because obviously it's going to be getting a lot more use. Also, I think the machine only fires 3,000 light. So obviously if you're using it in a multiple setting like that, you're not really gonna get full treatments. I've just had a look in the manual and it actually delivers 120,000 flashes. So obviously if multiple people are using it, those 120,000 flashes are going to be reached a lot sooner and will shorten the lifespan of the IPL machine. The machine will eventually die after, I think it is three years roughly. Yes, it will die after 3 years, but hopefully after 3 years you will no longer be needing to use the machine anyway, so I think that's really cool. Oh, but having said that it is not for multiple use, I have been using it on my husband. I've been using it on his back and it has worked really well. He found it really painful though, he really struggled with it, so you know, take that as you will. So the next question is from Katija H, and she asks, I'm 3 shades deeper in skin tone than yourself and wanted to know if you think it's suitable for darker skin tones. So in the summer I went on a family holiday, we went to Turkey, I got an amazing tan, it was great. When I came back, the machine would no longer work because my skin colour had gone too dark, so I did actually have to stop using it through the summer, which was a bit of a pain because it meant that I had to restart at weekly sessions again. So it doesn't work on dark skin tones. For the IPL machine to work really well and give you really good results, you need to have lighter skin and darker hair. The bigger contrast between the skin colour and the hair colour, the better it will work. On my skin it does work really well, but if you're fair with dark hair it will work even better. Miona Helen is asking if she can epilate the area, the treatment area, rather than shaving. So in the manual it does say to shave the area, because when you shave, the hair is still sitting, if we imagine this as a skin, when you shave it, it is still slightly above the skin surface. When you wax, it actually pulls out the hair from the root, and then it takes a week, 2 weeks for the hair to actually cut through the skin again and be visible above the skin. The IPL machine has to actually penetrate the hair follicle and travel all the way to the root, so it is important for the hair to actually be above the skin for the IPL machine to reach it. So for that reason I would say it is better to shave, but if you are going to epilate, maybe wait a week or 2 to let the hair start growing through before you do use the IPL machine. Or even if you epilate and then, or wax, and then start using the IPL machine, but just realise that probably for the first week it isn't going to be penetrating any of the hair. But I guess it might work better because the hair will be in that growth stage. So yeah, let me know how you got on if you did epilate or wax rather than shaving. That'd be really interesting to know. So Noah Abubakar has asked, can she use hair lightening creams? I think that is what she's meaning. Can she use hair lightening creams in the area before to make the skin lighter as well? Skin bleaching treatments work, I think, by actually lightening the hair, which gives the appearance that your skin is a bit lighter. So I wouldn't recommend bleaching the area, because by bleaching the area you're lightening the hair, and for the IPL machine to work really well you need dark hairs on the skin for the IPL machine, for the laser to penetrate the hair. So I would not recommend lightening the skin before using the IPL machine, but you can try my little hack that I will be going through if I haven't mentioned already. A similar question from Maria Kuziva: do I have to shave before I use the machine, or can I have the hair plucked and will it still work? I prefer waxing to shaving. I think a lot of people do. Suhel Atala has asked if the heads are interchangeable. So with the Braun silk, no, the heads are not interchangeable, which is for me the biggest disadvantage of the IPL, of this particular IPL machine. You can't remove the heads and put a small head on, which means that for the smaller areas, mainly on the face, so it's a lot harder to fire in certain areas. So they are all the questions that I've been asked about the IPL machine. I hope that sums pretty much all the questions up, because I did find a lot of the questions were being repeated. Hopefully that helps. I will be showing you a hack very soon so that you can get the IPL machine to still fire even if in certain areas the skin is a little bit darker. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe if you did. If you have got any other questions that I didn't answer, I'm really sorry. Please comment below, and I really do try hard to answer all of your questions as best as I can in my ability. I have actually spoken to Braun to see if the answers were right, and they were happy with the answers that I was giving. So comment below if you like this. Comment below if my voice was really irritating and really boring. I'm sorry if it was. I'm so used to talking in a bit of a clinical fashion, so I will work on that. And if there's anything else that you'd like to see, please do let me know. If you want to see more videos of like the treatment areas, I'm trying to do a before and after so you can actually see the difference. So I hope you enjoyed. See you again soon. Bye.